Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some major leaks as far as most of the new Mega Evolutions. So I will show those here in about a minute and a half or so. I want to give you a little time to get out of here if you didn't want to see those, but I have a feeling in the coming weeks you're gonna see these all over the place and you might just accidentally stumble over it. Who knows, maybe they might officially release the information because it's being leaked like this. But again, I just wanted to give you a little bit of time here. We're going to look at these and see what we have going on. Pretty exciting stuff. And man, oh boy, it's going to be a good one here, folks. Can't wait for this. But yeah, we're going to take a look at some Master League here. I'm going to be using Zygarde and my Reshiram and then Kyogre. This team, it's amazing. Is it kind of weak to Fairy? Yeah, but Reshiram really does help me out being part fire, so it really does the work. All right, folks, but with that said, this is your final warning, okay? So, are you ready for this here? All right, let's go ahead and see what the new Mega Evolutions are going to be for the next Pokemon game that will be coming to Pokemon Go as well. All right, first up we have Clefairy. Now, one of the rules usually for Mega Evolutions are that if they have a double typing, they will kind of usually maintain that, right? If they have a single typing, they could pick up another one. So yeah, this one could totally pick up a new typing. Clefairy, very interesting. Victory Bell. So we got a grass and poison there. So another interesting one. Starmie. Oh man, this is going to get very interesting. I can see, I hope they make the designs awesome, right? They usually do. And then we have probably the most exciting one, I would have to say here, Dragonite. Okay, let's freaking go. Some of you are saying Dragonite. Hey, yeah, here we go, folks. Let's get it. That's going to be an interesting one as well. And then we do have Skarmory, which, man, this is going to be too cool. Now, the ones that are going to be significant so far are going to be Dragonite. Mega Skarmory could be pretty crazy, but yeah, it's going to be one of those lower combat ones. And then we do have Frostlass, which could be to prove to be an amazing Ice-type attacker, or Ghost-type, maybe, if they update its moves, I think. Or is it looking pretty good right now? Excadrill. Now, I mean, this one is already an amazing Ground-type attacker as itself. As a Shadow, I mean, it's just doing so much. And now as a Mega, ho boy. Yeah, you're looking at probably like the #1 Ground-type attacker here. That's going to be incredible. And then we have Scolipede, which is going to be an interesting poison or bug type attacker. Can't wait for that one. That's going to be pretty cool. I like that design. Can't wait to see what they do with that. And then we do have Scrafty, which is going to be awesome as a dark type we're fighting. And then we have Chandelure. This one is going to be another very significant one because of its high attack already. Ghost and Fire. Chestnut, which could be also an amazing fighting or rock type as well, as it is pretty good already. Delphox, okay, another interesting one. Not too, I don't know what's going on with that. And then we do have Greninja, which has a friendship evolution, but not quite an evolution into Mega. So I guess it's going to get another form, not too sure. Then we have Pyro, male and female, which we're going to get Mega Evolutions for those as well. So we have a pretty interesting list going on here, folks. And then we do have Floette, which is going to be, I don't know how significant that is, but we'll have to see. Then we have Barbarnacle, which is going to be another interesting one to say the least. I could totally see them making a pretty wacky design for that. Dragalge is going to be pretty cool as a poison type attacker. I'm sure most of these things are going to be amazing, but that's another one that I'm going to be pretty stoked for. And then we do have Honeluche, which is going to be in Pokemon Go, a regional. I personally have some because they do have events where you can get those. And yeah, that should be another pretty interesting one. I don't know. I'd put it in the range of like Medicham, useful, cool, but in the main series games for sure, but in Pokemon Go, not top tier. And then we do have Zygarde 50%. So, that's interesting. It's not going to be complete Zygarde. You know, it's so freaking funny. I had a friend message me, and he was like, I watched your video, and you said there's not going to be Zygarde. That'd be crazy. And, you know, of course, because I said it, there is that. So Zygarde, yeah, makes sense, you know, because of the whole theme of the game, right? Then we have Drampa, another pretty interesting one, I suppose. I don't know. I guess should be pretty cool. We'll have to see what they try to do with that one there. All right, now this is not in Pokemon Go yet. Do believe this is a mythical Zeraora, the electric type Pokemon. Now this is just a powerhouse as far as attack is concerned. So Zeraora Mega Form is going to be, when we get it, all right, so we're, like I've talked about before, we're reaching levels where you're going to be able to just play by yourself. I mean, obviously you're going to have to invest a lot of resources, and it's going to be difficult for a lot of things still, but you're going to be able to solo so many things when we start getting these power creeps. The power creep is just insane lately. In the past year and a half or so, we're just able to do things we were, not able to even come close to being able to do in the past for Pokemon Go. So very interesting there. Now, Phalanx here. This is another interesting one because I started noticing once I saw this leak, I was like, Phalanx, huh? So I wonder if they're pushing all these little random Phalanx things so we can start building up our candies. And maybe that might be one of the first ones they release. I don't know, because it seems like one of the lesser exciting ones. I think, I don't know, I had to put it maybe on the level of Medicham again as far as Omega. It's just not top tier. You're going to have better things, but still another interesting one. And when I say these things, not the best, I'm strictly talking about Pokemon Go, okay? Not the main series is here. Then Meganium. See, yeah, we were going to see those starters for sure. So you got Meganium, Embror, and then Feraligatr. So those are also going to be welcome additions. I think I'm going to go with Feraligatr. I'm going to start with Totodile for sure. So yeah, that's what we're looking at here, folks. Now, there are going to be a couple of more because they did say there was going to be, 27 in total. So we're looking at, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, no, we got them all. No, we got them all. Let's say we got 2 more to look at. So we're looking at all of them potentially. This is all allegedly, but it seems on par. These are, I'm pretty sure these are legitimate leaks. Now, there are a lot of other wacky, random things that people are trying to throw in to get clicks and to get excitement, or just, taking advantage of the leaks that are going on right now to kind of trick people. I saw a Staraptor one. I think these people just do it for fun, but now would be the time to get the most engagement too, because some people just don't know better. But I saw a Staraptor one. I got hyped, but realized it was fake. So as far as this list is concerned, looking pretty good. I don't consider Pyro 2. That's just one, male and female. They're just, same thing here. All right, but with that said, we're going to get into the last 2 more. I don't want to call it spoiled, but like it is right now. But, see it in an official way, not just a spreadsheet like this, but that doesn't really matter, right? And, if they do that, then we'll be able to see what their evolutions are going to be. I highly doubt that they'll show every single one, but just a couple like the starters or whatnot. But, the electric one down there, that thing is going to be your top tier. Top tier electric type. This thing is going to just kill it. Absolutely killing it. Feraligatr is going to be another good one, another decent water type mega. Excadrill, I mean, that's like probably, one of the most amazing ones I think on here. That I think Zygarde might be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work, but Greninja getting a mega form instead of a friendship, that's pretty interesting. Chandelure. Now, I'm really interested on that one. Want to see what the shiny is going to look like. So we got those to consider too. That's going to be freaking awesome. Dragonite, of course. Dragonite is going to be insanely cool. And then you do also have Frostlass. I mean, it's, not the best ice type attacker in the game, but given it a mega form, completely maxed out, yeah, you might be able to see it do a little something for you in those raids, right? Especially when you go up against dragon and flying types and all that stuff. Some of the duds are going to be, I think, like Phalanx, Delphox, a little bit maybe. Sorry, I'm not trying to, put these things in the ground or anything like that, but yay. But with that said, folks, I'll just leave it there, okay? Glad you were able to stop by and check these out with me. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
finally did it. I'm the champion of the Pokemon League. Hurry up and come. Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!